All right. What is that noise? All right, I'm going to Hey, everybody, it's Eileen. How are you all today? We have a guest coming on the show, and she hasn't been here in a while, but we have Margaret coming on in a little bit, and I'm just going to do some announcements. We were so busy chatting, we forgot we were supposed to do this. So how are you all? I see Teresita. Now, Teresita, you should have been here with us, but you have another thing that you're supposed to be doing. I understand. So you're on 2 devices right now. Good to see you. Hey, Charlotta. Charlotta, I have a little present for you. Wait until you see it. Well, it's not a present, but you might like it. Anyway, hi, Jen. Hey, Leslie. Who else is here? Karen. Oh, there's Glum. Yay. Hi, Laura. Who else? There's Brenda Sawyer, Lisa, Lori. Kathleen, how are you? Kathleen, I owe you a message, a response, and I'm so sorry I haven't gotten there. Hi, Diane Mullins, even though I don't see you yet. Linda, how is everybody? So we are gonna get going in a minute. Just a couple things I wanted to say. First of all, thank you all for your kind birthday wishes. If I had to have a birthday, it couldn't be with nicer people. I'm so glad we can see each other too, Glum. But I see you're on Facebook. I usually see Facebook. I don't always see the... Let's see if we have a YouTube. Yeah, there's Lisa and a couple other people and Jen on YouTube. Okay, I can't see Instagram. Let me just check over there. I think I'm there, but it doesn't say live. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. It says it's going on, so... Okay, so hey, Lisa Townsend, I was just thinking about you. Good to see you. All right, so what we're doing tonight is, yes, and we're glad that Teresita dodged the bullet too with the hurricane. We're sorry for all those in Jamaica because, man, that looks like a crazy place right now. More people using Facebook. Yes, it seems that way, Jen. But if people, sometimes they're on both. If they want to project it on the TV, they'll do comments on Facebook and then watch on, their TV with YouTube. So, how are you? All right. Anyway, I had a great weekend. We had Emma's birthday party. Everybody dressed up except us, losers. Hey, Brenda. You're on your laptop and you can't see the comments. I know. See, it's so weird. Anyway, I'm glad you're all here. And then after we went to the party, we went out to the beach because we got a new router and we had to put that out there and get ready for winter, kind of raking up some pine cones and stuff like that. So, and we also watched some Netflix. Yeah, the chat is better on Facebook. I think so too. All right. Hey, Darlene. So yes, I give the link to YouTube because it's easier to give that link. So that's why it comes up there. Oh, I had a couple things I want to open. And Charlotta, look at this ruler. I got it today down at my store. It has inches and centimeters so you can read them at the same time. We don't have to flip it around. Isn't this amazing? I love it. I've just started using it today. I just got it. Yes, well, we watched Outlander and Blood of Your Blood, or whatever it is. Blood of My Blood. We started watching that. I dressed up as a pensioner. No, we were very chic. Come on, Karen. Okay. So one thing I wanted to open is, you have that too, Laura? Yeah. Oh, and Leslie has it too. Of course you do. You guys are always up on the latest gadgets. But now I can, when I'm doing something, I can share the measurements just easily by having, just putting it down, then you guys see. This is something I got from Lisa. If you remember her adorable little tunnel, I guess kind of a tunnel book, but it's Halloween. I love candy. Isn't it cute? Aren't these adorable little monsters? All right, that one is not. And she just put them together with like brown tape. I think it's just so cute. Even on the back. So anyway, happy Halloween, and thank you, Lisa. And I hope Lisa feels better. She wasn't feeling so great today. So Lisa, get well soon. All right. This is from Debbie Music, who is so kind. And let's see what she did. Oh, this is pretty. Happy birthday. Love from Oklahoma. Thank you, Debbie. So nice of you to remember me. Thank you. I'll put it in my little card section, which I save all of them. That was really nice. So, okay. One more thing. I just want to share that I did go ahead. I started that little mosaic book that I was talking about doing. Well, these are the ones that we did last week. And these are bound little books. And I apologize that I kind of messed up a little at the end. As I was hanging up from Instagram, I saw a comment that someone said, "You really should learn how to do it." And I was like, I know. And also, you get what you pay for. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be flip about it, but it's like, yeah, I know. I watched the video like a million times, and it's not like an intuitive thing when you get to your covers. So I apologize, but that's okay. Aren't these cute? My eye surgery is November 7th. And this week, I have to go to the doctor to get pre-surgically approved. Like, I have to see a doctor. And this one, which I love, and I did do, so it is possible. I just forgot. I told you guys, go to Sea Lemon. She has a really good tutorial. All right, these look good, but I'm working on this one. I'm gonna have to watch it again, okay? But, these are all the corners that I cut off, but didn't they come out pretty? This is all of the just little scraps from that marbled paper that I got in Italy. So really loving it. So I have a nice little collection of my tiny books. And then I did find one because I forgot you're supposed to do the covers, and I had already made like a little text block. But this one I thought I might bind differently, and that one actually really looks pretty good. So, what can I say? Anyway, we're not doing that today. We already did that. So today, and Margaret's going to come on and she will tell you her story. Let me just bring Margaret in. All right. I think we have all of our cameras looking good, and we were talking about it. There she is. Welcome, Margaret.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to be back.
Yes, I know. It's been a couple months.
Yeah.
Well, you've been traveling, I've been traveling, but here we are. Oh, hey, Avril, how are you? Broken china, that does look like. Makes you prove healthy enough to survive surgery. It's an in and out thing. Anyway, so what do you guys think of this arrangement? Do you like that you can see all of the cameras at one time, or is that too distracting? because we were saying we like how that looks, but let us know if not. If this is kind of a little higher, because if I bring this down, it looks like I have a hat. So I'm not going to do that right now. But when I go to work down. So Margaret, tell us what happened today.
Well, Margaret had the best of plans. I made sure at 11 o'clock last night that I had my sample and my dye and everything ready to go right next to the door that I exit the house in.
Yes.
And so I get to work and I'm working on my projects and I'm thinking of all the steps I'm going to do with you on my project. And I realized I didn't bring my project or the dye.
These things happen, as we know. So you
I call you and say, I'm stupid. I forgot my stuff.
No, I was in Hobby Lobby because Susie had to go get some hinges. And I'm like, oh, Margaret's calling. And I hadn't checked my messages or anything. And so anyway, we figured it out and all is well. So Margaret has a really cute, do you want to hold it up and just show the, or wait a minute, if you want to, wait, I can feature this one. Where are we? Is it that?
There you go.
Yeah. So she is going to show us this adorable little gift card holder, right?
Right.
And it's just made out of one square. Is it 6 by 6 or 6 by
6 by 6? 6 by 6.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So we are going to see that. And I am going to, well, let me show you what I had in mind. I went through a couple versions of this and I turned out I'm not going to do what I originally had in mind. This is a little scrap journal that I made for one of May's online classes that I did when we were working with scraps. And this is just made by taking a sheet of matboard and doing a masterboard. Now this one is done on the back of a manila folder. And so I am going to do just like a little junk journal using that die, but I'm not using matboard. I'm using all paper. So that was my thought for today. And I do have a couple samples here of the Skinny Mini book box, and that's the die that we're using. And I should have gotten one out in the packaging, but I'll show you what the die looks like. And you guys have, you know, this has been out a little while. I do have them in the Etsy store if anybody's interested. Maybe I should go to my down camera here so you can see better. Is that me? Yes. Okay, so this is not going to stay. All right, so this is what the die looks like. It has the cover. So, of course, you're going to cut 2 of those. Now, I put some maker tape on here because I thought I wanted to make my little journal a little bit thinner than the width of the book. So, and then these here are, if you want to make a box out of it, it's, you know, called the Skinny Mini book box. So if you want, you can make a box and I'll show you a couple samples. And then there's also a label on here. So this is what the die looks like. As I said, they're in the Etsy store. And here are a couple samples of ones that people on the team did. Let me just move this out of the way because it's distracting. But here is one. I actually did this one with some, this is the Skinny Mini Elements die. So this cuts this shape, which perfectly fits on the front. And then you can make cards using that die and they perfectly fit inside this little box. Okay. My next release, I think, is in May. It's not for a while, Leslie. So we're going to be working with some of our older stuff that we have. This I did out of black chipboard. So you can see it's all the way through. Here's one from Lisa Hull. This is so cute. She always does such cool stuff. So many techniques. This is a folder, I think, from Tim Holtz. And she made like a little, box to hold supplies, you know, for like if you're studying. Little calculator. Look at that. It's adorable. So that can just be a little box of your supplies. You could put watercolors in here. You could do all kinds of stuff. This is from Jenny Atkinson, and she made the box and decorated it. And then she made a little journal to fit inside. Really cute with little tags and cards and stuff in here. This one goes this way. I think it's Jenny Atkinson. Yeah, another little tag. So really cute. I think there's one in there. Anyway, that one. And that's cool. A little bird cage. So that's that one. And then this one is, this is what we're going to do on Thursday, this technique. And I love this. I love this technique. We're going to be using the Sizzix texture roll. And you may not be able to find that because they are no longer carrying it, but I do have some. So if you want it after you see this, you might like to give it a try. But this is like a little ephemera box. So it's got some labels and just little tags and stuff. These are dried leaves. This is my dad in high school. Some tags in here and other stuff. And these are some little kind of specimen, you know, more little leaves and stuff. So, and these are like little dividers I made out of styrofoam. So anyway, or foam board, I mean, sorry. So this technique we're going to learn on Thursday, but I'm going to use a different book. Okay, we're going to use the journal. So anyway, that is the Skinny Mini book box, and that's what I'm going to use. Margaret is going to show us her the little gift card folder. So we'll be doing different things, but you know, both of them are cool. You can watch this back later if you want, and that's the plan. Okay, so Margaret, do you want to start off?
Sure.
Show us how. All right, let me get you this. This one here. Okay.
All right. Okay, so I made 3 samples, so you can see that you can put this, make this project any theme, any occasion. And what it is I took a piece of 6x6 paper and made a little place for a gift card or for candy. You could put one of those little square Ghirardelli, I think you say it that way, candy. Yeah. And then this has a place for a note or journaling or photo. Or just a place to put your sentiments in there.
Adorable.
So that's all it is a 6x6 piece of paper. This one has a little policy folder closure.
Uh-huh.
And you can do it more simply if you want. I just use Velcro dots. It makes it look like the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing, you have a place for your gift card and something that you can write on or a place for a picture.
Yeah, so cute.
And the piece that we cut from here is actually your pocket.
All right, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, you don't waste anything.
Yes.
So here's one for fall.
Cute.
So it's real simple. Let's get started.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is you do want to be mindful if the paper you're using has cutouts on the back. Sometimes you can make it work. This one had cutouts, and I was able to pick a spot on there where I could take the front of it and make it look like I was meant to have a book cover there.
That's wild. Yeah.
So, you know, you can get away with it sometimes, but you probably do want to be careful what paper you do use.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper and put it in the way I want to see it, straight up and down and facing me. Look at the writing facing me the right way and everything. And the first score I'm going to make is at 3.
Okay.
3 inches. And then I do it on the other side as well so that the paper fibers are not going to crack on me.
Okay.
So now I'm going to turn it this way to the left. And that's going to be real important if you have paper that's directional, like this.
Yeah.
Or this. So if you have paper that has no direction, that's not a problem. But if it does, you want to make sure that's to the left side.
Nice.
There. And I'm going to score that at 2 inches. Okay. So now I'm going to just fold that in 2. And I like to fold it into the side of a MISTI or a scoreboard so that I get that nice crease where I want it to be.
Yep.
And then I'm going to look for my score line and match my edges to the side of the paper. So I'm nice and square. And so as of right now, if this is my cover, when I close it, I'm not going to use this piece.
Okay.
This is going to be my flap.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece away. And when I do, I cut the crease out of it also.
Okay.
So you're going to cut the square on the upper left side. It's really a rectangle, but
yeah. Are you going below the fold there, kind of?
Yeah, because I don't want the crease on this portion here. And then I'm cutting the crease away here as well.
Okay.
Okay, so now I've got the basic thing here. Now I do want to double check and make sure that I'm able to close that and it's not going to buckle.
Yep.
And I generally take just a little shaving off of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So now I'm ready to corner round. I know I'm going to set that somewhere and I'm going to turn something off, so I better be careful. Okay, so I'm going to corner around. Okay, and I've got this shape here. Okay, this little piece now is going to become my pocket, and I'm going to cut the score lines away from it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do a fit check to see if it's going to, and it's actually a little long, so I'm going to cut a little more off.
Yep. It just feels so much better not to have those bulk on the, in the corners.
Right. And then I'm going to corner around this edge, and that's the only one I'm going to corner around.
Okay.
When I corner rounded this bottom edge, I wound up with this little rounded side, and I just would rather have it be a little square. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink or distress, if that's what you want to do. And I forgot to put my little notch in here. So I'm just going to center it.
Look at that cute little notch.
So you get this nice little notch here.
That's adorable. Did you get that punch in the store?
Yeah, it's a Spellbinder's punch, and it has the notch and the corner rounder.
Yeah.
That's very handy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so let me try to quickly go around here a little bit.
All right.
I'm not a fan of the white core showing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to use brown. You could use any color you want it.
Yeah. I've been using luster wax just because I usually have it
yeah.
right by the where I'm working. It's a little messy, but
also those deco, they're like paint pens. There's gold, silver.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah.
And if you had a bunch of these to do, you could do a perfect assembly line.
Yeah.
Just do the same step until you get them all done.
Right.
Be really efficient.
Yeah. Well, to do them with like a pack from Christmas and, you know, you have a whole ton of nice gift card.
Okay, that should be enough for now. Yep, that's going to work good. So I'm just going to glue that down. And I'm just really lining up this one corner.
Okay.
I'd rather be a little short here than to be too long.
Right.
Okay, so that part's done. Now we have to decide how we're going to close this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll show you how I did the little policy thing here.
Okay.
I've got a 3/4 inch punch that I used, and I took scrap paper. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to be smarter about this time because I can always be smarter.
Well, we all can.
I'm going to punch my tiny little hole.
Okay.
That's my center. And then I'm going to come in here and
yes.
So it looks like it's perfectly centered.
Well, they always do. And then you're like, maybe not.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a few others and build it up so it's not flimsy.
Yeah.
I want a little more strength there.
Yep.
So I cut 3 circles or punch 3 circles. And I can ink those edges too. And then I'm going to come over and re-punch my hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear some feedback here. We thought we had tamed that, but do you guys hear it a little bit? Now it stopped again.
It kind of comes and goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of get a general idea where this is going to go. Okay, and I'm going to flatten that as best I can. And then cut one more of these. And I'll just glue that on top so I hide that brad.
Okay.
Sorry, it sounds like I have an orchestra of crickets here.
That's what I was thinking before. Glum says there's probably a second mic open somewhere. Yeah, every time we do this, we're like fighting with the putting earbuds in and, doing all this stuff so that we don't have that noise. And aliens are landing.
Something's landing.
Yeah. Well, now maybe we scared it. Oh, Brenda thought it was her air fryer that she's just learning to use.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Blame it on the stupid machines.
The technology of today.
I know, but hey, we couldn't be doing this if we didn't have the technology. So
it's true.
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor my little string, and I do it a little differently. Instead of punching another hole and putting another brad or do anything like that, I'm going to hide my, I don't know what you want to call it. Let's see. I'm going to hide the end of my string. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
The other thing you could do is if you didn't use this,
yeah,
closure, you could always kind of do something like that. And hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put a big old present here.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. So I found that Scotch tape works, but if you have double-sided tape, this works as well. I'm going to just anchor it here with a piece of tape and burnish it down. So that's what I've got right now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take some pop dots or foam dots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Kind of gives it a little room there.
Yeah. Oh, Laura thought it was her air fryer too. Okay.
Now we know what air fryers sound like.
Charlotta said it woke up her kitty from his deep sleep. Hopefully he will sleep tonight instead.
Poor baby.
I know. It is irritating. I can imagine to an animal that would drive you crazy. Cute.
Now, if I was really thinking, which I guess I'm not, what I could do is punch a little hole and have the string come up through the ribbon.
Oh, yeah, that would be cute. Yeah,
that's the present there.
Yeah, that's cute.
That gives me a chance to put a little more glue.
Does sound like a timer.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how this is going to.
Yeah, look at that.
Come on here.
Very cute.
Of course, you have to be careful you don't tear it and make it bigger. Yeah. But at this point, you can embellish it with all the things you want. More presents.
Yeah. Very cute. And what paper pad is that?
This paper pad is, ooh, I knew you were going to ask me that. Let's see. I saved it. It's called All Wrapped Up by Simple Stories.
Oh, okay. I should have known. Anything they do, I like.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah.
And if you always wind up having extra ephemera.
Right.
Different things.
Yeah.
You just keep adding until you have enough bling on there.
Yeah.
And then I usually take a little card here And I've got my little punch, my tag punches.
Okay.
I'm not doing a lot to it. I'm just going to ink enough that you can see it.
Okay.
And then what you can do, you could just glue it down if you want it, or you can create a tuck spot. Kind of, I've seen May do this a lot too.
Yeah.
Where you just take a piece of ephemera and glue that down so that you can slide things behind it.
Yep. Yeah, that's cute.
You just have to find the thing that's the right size.
Yeah.
That might not work, but yeah. Here's one that'll work.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
And then sometimes too, where'd it go? I go ahead and do the ends of the tag, so it kind of looks like a ticket.
Yeah.
And then it's fun too to find a little something in the ephemera that you can make a tag out of.
Right.
So I could just put that there.
Yeah, that's cute.
Usually there's a train coming by here at this time. No train today.
Well, that's all right.
So I'll let that tack up a little bit more before I slide it in there. But you kind of get the idea. Or you could put it over here too.
Yeah. Yep. That's a little. Yeah.
But you get the general idea there.
Yeah. So what is the area there, like 3x4 or no?
On this side?
Would that be 3 by? Yeah, I guess
it's 3 by 4.
Okay.
Because we just cut 2 inches off.
Right. Yeah. That's cute.
And I mean, it's just one piece of paper. So and you know, you're using every bit of it.
Right. To put in somebody's stocking or in a Christmas card or anywhere.
Yeah.
It is so cute. Even Halloween, you know.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a gift card from someplace.
Yeah. I would like it.
Any place would be fine.
Actually, Karen Gartland says, help, Margaret's house is haunted. Actually, your house is haunted.
Well, Sarah's building is haunted.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. My house is not haunted.
Oh, it's like your house, but yeah.
Not yet, anyway. But I'll keep that in mind. Someday I may need a new hobby. Now, this is the time we usually hear Edwina stirring, but she's been good. She's been good, yeah.
And maybe
I think that means everybody here has been good.
Yeah, maybe. So adorable.
And I like to wrap it, and then I'll decide how long it's going to be, and I put a little knot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It just makes it look a little more finished.
Yeah. Or you could put a bead on the end. Or
yeah, bead.
Yeah, cute.
And that's basically it.
Yeah, I love it.
So you can make a ton of these. And then, you know, you could add more words or more if you want.
Yeah.
Anything you wanted to add, you could put on there.
Jen says she can't wait to try to make some of these. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
that
so
is
easy.
Yeah, so you just score it down the middle at 3, and then
Right.
at the top at 2. And
Right.
then chop off the one flap, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's one of those great things that you can do when you have time at night and you're just sitting there and you don't want to think about, you know, like
you don't even have to think. If your paper has no pattern, you don't really have to think about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Cool. All right. Well, why don't you work on that? And I am gonna see what I got going on here. I'll just tell you my plan. All right. I went through and I found a bunch of paper. What I'm trying to decide right now is I want to do a little junk journal. And I have some like old typewriter paper. This is some coffee dyed, but not too pretty. The Elfin Dance, some jelly print paper, book pages. These are dictionaries, a piece of map, more book. This is like gift wrap. Another piece of nice grid paper with craft. And a little bit more. This is some coffee dyed paper. So I was trying to figure out, do I want to cut it so that everything fits exactly in here, or do I want to cut my cover from using the die and then have the pages all kind of different sizes? And I think I like that idea better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the die to cut my page, my front page. And you can see here, this is the area on the die. So, and I'm not sure this is going to work because this is pretty thick. This is a piece of thick brown cardstock, probably 110. And then this has paper on it, which some of it is light and some of it is heavy cardstock. So I'm not sure I'm going to get really a good score line here, but I'm going to see what I can do. And I am going to try to score it like a little bit a little further, so I've got some leeway here. So this is, the score line goes to way over here, okay? So let's measure it with our new ruler. And it is about almost 4 inches wide. So that's 8 inches. So I could score this on the back at like 3 3/4. So I'm just, now I have some nail polish of this. So I'm just going to go 3 3/4, which is also 9.5 centimeters. And then I'm going to score it and try to fold that in half, and we'll see what happens if it does it. All right, so this is like, I'm going to just lay this even here. This is a little bit, oh, it's going, it's working. Yay. Okay. Yeah. All right, but I've got a little bit lifting up, so I'm going to have to re-glue that. I did these a while ago, so that's all right. Yeah, cool. All right, and I'm just going to trim this down because I'm going to use my die so I don't have to mess with anything. And I still have this nice piece here. Oh, I forgot. I cut off. Eileen didn't know any of the names. That was a book. I should have done it the other way. Oh, well. I can use that somewhere. All right, but see how I didn't... You know what I think? I used a glue stick to stick this on, so now it's kind of coming off. So I'm just going to go over it again with some glue. And over here... Just going to press that down. And then I'm going to use my new ruler to kind of tear some of these pages different sizes so it looks more random. All right, let me get my big shot. And you can do this with any journal die. You're just really using it as a cutting tool. You're not like making the book or anything. All right, so what I'm going to do, I can see that I want this to be down here at the bottom. So I'm going to lay that on here. Now this is what I want my pages. This is what the size that I want my pages to be. But this, I'm just going to lay that in there. And I'm going to get some nice clean edges. That will look nice. Hopefully. We'll see. Yep. And I have all this nice scraps that are falling off. Yeah, see, this just doesn't work. Normally, your glue or your glue stick is okay, because if this is like a regular weight paper, you know, you would be all right. But okay, this looks good. But because this is heavy, it's gonna give a little bit more. All right, so now I have my cover, and I think what I want to do is just take my ruler and let's see how well this works for doing pages. I'm just gonna like tear because it's fun and it makes a good noise, and I like the random edges, and you know, cut them at different sizes. So I'm just going to be going through and doing that. And I don't care if they're a little messed up. This is a junk journal. And then my thought was to like do a, what I don't like is it's sticking to the edge of this ruler. What could be doing that? I think I'm going to use my metal edge ruler just for tearing. So Margaret, are you working on, and I also don't care if some stick out over the edge.
I'm getting ready to work on my journal cover.
Oh, okay.
So I'm cleaning up a little bit.
Tell everybody your other plan, because she had that cute little one. I was like, oh yeah, do that, because I wanted to see. But then she said I could also do, so what do you have another die?
Well, yeah. I actually used the journal die today. Yeah. And I just cut it out of the regular white mat board.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to add ink and rub-ons to make my cover. Nice. Instead of covering it with paper.
Cool. All right. I'm going to, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can make it so that two of us, how do we do this? Okay, so you can see Margaret and me, even though I have a thing in my face here. I can't get rid of me, or else we will have no sound.
We'd have no dies without you.
Well, maybe. Well, there are other dies, but these are kind of special. No other dies do this. And I have to say, Sizzix, thank you for giving me the chance. They were like, wait, what do you want to do? Have it cut mat board? All right. All right. This is kind of fun. All right. And then my thought is to just put them in random order and, you know, stick them in here. And we've got a cute little junk journal. I don't know if I like that one because it's got those holes, but I'm going to just rip this off. Now, was it making the noise when it wasn't in the frame? I didn't hear it, but I was grabbing, so.
I think so, but I'm not sure. If you hear any crashing and banging, that's me.
Oh, no, that's to be expected. We are creating.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because it was me.
No. Well, it could just as easily be me. I'm always making.
I didn't know this was a contest.
Well, it's not, but if it happens to either of us, it's fine. Yeah. I hate to get rid of that L. All right. I'm just going to switch over to Margaret for a little bit so we can watch her. But if it starts squeaking, then I'm going to come back. But you can still kind of see. Okay. Well, it's not doing it yet.
Okay, so I've got some of the 49th and Market rub-ons.
Oh, they're
and I've
so.
added just a little bit of gesso to this, trying to get it to dry.
Okay. You didn't hear it. Okay. Yes, Leslie, I heard about Melanie's husband is not doing well. Yeah. We went to a retreat down there. She's got a great store, Scrappy Shack. And we keep her and her family in our prayers if you are inclined. Ugh. There's something very freeing about ripping paper. Do you think? I love it. Do you rip or do you cut, Margaret?
Pardon me?
When you're trimming paper, would you rather cut it or like rip it?
I do it like a combination. I'll usually trim it down to about where I want it.
Yeah.
And then I'll rip it the rest of the way.
Okay, good. You get a little of each. Your right and left brain. Yeah, this is going to be a big mess by the time I get done with this. All right. Deserts. Okay. I thought it was desserts, but almost there. I'm going to make this one shorter. So they're all just kind of different sizes. It's kind of fun. I have been like addicted to working with leaves. I just can't stop playing with the leaves. You know, they're everywhere. They're pretty. They're just all different, every one. It's fun. And then I was looking the other day for some acorn tops because I saw a cute little project that had, they took acorn caps and put pom-poms in them, like metallic pom-poms. They were so cute. And I went outside. I could not find one. Well, I got a couple, but not many. And they're kind of wimpy looking. But I guess you need some good oak trees. How's it going, Margaret?
Well, I'm learning that everything needs to be completely dry before I put a rub-on on it.
Oh, okay. What is not dry?
I put a little bit of gesso on there.
Oh, okay.
And it's just taken a little too long.
All right.
But that's okay. It'll look distressed once it's completely dry.
Yeah. All right. Margaret. Brenda says, Margaret, you have a great sense of humor. Her robots are so colorful.
My mom didn't think so, but thank you.
Well,
my mom was like, well, you be quiet.
Yes. Well, I have a child like that also. She's good. But
my dad used to say, you have to laugh or else you'll be crying.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that kid now has a child like that. So that's the ultimate
payback.
She does not find it amusing, but I do. Ooh, that's a nice one. All right, just a couple more. You love fall because of the leaves changing colors. Here in Puerto Rico, leaves are always green until they die. Oof. Wow, well, green leaves are pretty too. I don't know if you have been following this, Margaret. I did a thing and I got some glycerin. I saw some kind of video or something somewhere where you take glycerin and you make a mixture. So like 2 parts water to 1 part glycerin, and then you put leaves in it and it keeps them the color that they are. And
wow.
Yeah, and so I did take it out of the little bath the other night, and they're drying right now, but I think they're going to be really cool. I think I'm going to make a little.
It's kind of like a preservative, right?
Yeah. I think it seems like it's like not waxy, but it's got like a coating on it or something. Not freeing when clearing archive files. Yeah, that's true.
Is it glycine bags that have that coating kind of?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. They don't feel the same. It's like it's hard to describe. Just like a coating, I would say. Well, that's cute. But I think I need a little bit off here. It's not a fun little junk journal. Or actually, maybe I'll just fold it up.
I feel like I need a great big Santa Claus for this book.
Oh, yeah, that would be cute. What pack is that?
This one is Mistletoe and Memories.
Oh.
It's a Vicky Booten, 49th and Market.
Oh, yeah. I just saw them today in the store, my local store. All right. I think this is going to be good. Look at that. Doesn't it look nice and junky?
That does look cool.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not wild about is this wrapping paper. Although, it's not horrible. All right, so I am gonna... Where is my thread? I am gonna stitch that up and we'll be good to go. Sticking out a little bit. All right.
Do you use a lot of rub-ons, Eileen?
No. Well, you know, I forget I have them. But I like them. It doesn't occur to me. But, you know, you're at a store. That's a good thing because something's
always occurring to me.
What?
I said something's always occurring to me and I'm getting in trouble for it.
one more. I forgot about this. Add a tab to the page. I wonder if I lay in it. Glum thinks maybe if she lays in a glycerin bath, it will preserve her. Could give it a try, Glum. Let us know. Hey, I'm the one with the birthday. I need to preserve myself. Ooh, getting scary. Okay. Oh, I could put this in front of that. Here. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so now let me just come up here because I want to. You guys have already seen this, but I want to look like I'm doing something, not like Margaret is doing all the work. Okay, so I don't know how you guys feel about where you put your holes for a pamphlet stitch. And I actually saw a video where you take a piece of paper or whatever that is the length of the book, you know, well, let's just do one. I mean, it's an easy way, but I kind of don't like how it distributes out. But what this person was saying was you fold it in half. You know, so that's one hole, which I go for. And then I guess what you could do is just take an inch, go down an inch. So I only want to do a 3-hole one. And make a mark. An inch. And then an inch. Or 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters. I'm so proud of myself. And then, you know, just poke a hole. Oop. Yay. I like to do a thicker paper, but all right. So this is a junk journal, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. But then you just put it in your book, lay it in there, like we did the other day, actually, and just lay it down and poke all the holes and just stitch it up. And I think it would be cute too with like a little charm on the end, which we made the other day. All right. So I'm just going to stitch mine together and I'm going to be done. You're thankful for the centimeters. Yay! I said when I was at the store, I said to Susie, Charlotta is going to love this. I know it isn't fair because I give all my measurements because I live in the US and we do inches, but you know, other people would like to know the right way with the numbers. All right, I'm going to put a double knot here because that's going to. Anyway, all I want to say is the Skinny Mini book box is a fun die because you can make a book or a box or a card or a little paper journal or anything you want. You have the tool there to cut the shape. You don't have to measure anything. But you could use this same technique using any of the journal dies, whichever ones you have, depending on if you want a big one, a little one, you know. So I'm just going to come back in this middle hole here, and we got a cute little journal. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to leave this tail here. That's all right. I think I can. Well, I hear that air fryer again. You have an air fryer, Margaret?
I'm embarrassed to tell you that I do. It's in a box.
What?
And
In a
I've
box?
never opened it. I've never opened it.
Why?
Just intimidation, I think.
French fries, pizza.
Well, I keep seeing things that I'm like, yeah, that would really be good in the air fryer.
It would, yes.
It took me a while to get into the Instapot, so I'm easy into it.
Yeah, I didn't get the Instapot. What do you think, guys? Isn't this cute? And it would take a while, but we could decorate this. I'm not going to do it today, but I just think this is fun. Little ephemera pieces of things that you have in your stash. Make a cute little book. And then I would take a bead here, or maybe a tassel, or maybe a tassel and a little charm hanging down. I think that'd be really cute. You could put a title here, you know. It's just a cute little junk journal. You just made fish and homemade chips in yours tonight, Caramondo. It was delish. I will learn how to make apple chips. Ooh.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds interesting. All right, let me go to. All right, Margaret, let's see.
Well, I'm kind of working on two things here.
Okay.
And I'm kind of approaching them from opposite directions. I'm going to lay in the ink here, and then here I'm going to add paper and maybe like tissue.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a work in progress.
All right. That's pretty.
I'll have to send you a picture of how they turn out.
Yeah. Well, you could put it in the fan club.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, the other thing that I forgot to say to people, we save the date. We have the Comfort and Joy event coming up. Wait, let me just get on here a minute. Uh-oh, how did I do this? I don't know. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It's like I forgot how to do this. Okay. Sorry, guys. I've been involved in making my cute little book. Don't forget Comfort and Joy. It is November 10th till the 21st. Every day we're going to have a new project or recipe or something, a video, a post, something from the team and me, a reel maybe. And it's just a nice time for us to all get together and share what we're working on. So it takes part in the fan club. So if you know of anybody who wants to, maybe would like to come and do it with us, make sure to invite them and tell them to answer the questions when they go to, join the group. Okay. And also that is, I'm going to try and do it ahead of time because that's after my surgery. So, hey, Alice Salazar from Portugal. Oh, yes, everybody's loving their air fryer. Okay, Brenda Sawyer did egg rolls in the air fryer tonight. First time using it. So, see, Margaret, you could be one of those people.
I'm going to try.
All right. We do, and I think Leslie said that, yeah, you can bring back dead French fries from dinner out and revive them in the air fryer. Yeah. You don't.
It sounds like it's really helpful, so I'm anxious to try it.
Yeah.
I think it's been in the box long enough.
Yeah. We didn't have one until my daughter with the 4 kids came to live with us for 2.5 months, and they used it every night for dinner. The chicken nuggets and the French fries, and then when she went to leave, they didn't have room in the car for it. So she left it at our house and we use it all the time. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's really good. Bubble bath faux leather would be interesting. If it doesn't turn out well, I can use it as a washcloth. Bubble bath faux leather. Now, how does Glum come up with this stuff? Oh, Karen Gartland said better than bubble bath. All right. And now I see the relation. I thought, did she just make that up? Okay, I'm catching up on the chat here. You were watching a pumpkin fall movie. Okay, you caught us at the end. Yeah, you know what? It's 10 after 7. We got to go. Shoot. Okay, Margaret, that is beautiful. Look at those colors. Ah,
That gesso made it look really distressed too, didn't it?
that is
Makes it
really,
look like watercolor.
really pretty. Wait, I'm going to make that big. Look at that. Yes. Oh, that did. Wait, how did you tell me that again? How you did
I
that?
just put a little gesso with my finger and did this.
Oh, yeah.
Very technical technique.
I love it. I love that. Oh, wow. All right. Well, Laura just ate super yummy. Wait a minute. Cauliflower, yummy air fried, seasoned cauliflower while watching. Well, how about that?
Well, now I'm terribly hungry.
Well, you worked up a good appetite here.
I
So
think so, yeah.
we're cranking out the projects. All right. Well, thank you, Margaret. Wait, let's
Thank you, Eileen. Thank
back.
everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks everyone for what. Oh, okay. We're all going to Laura's for dinner. All right. Wait a minute. Let's see how we do this here. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming back, Margaret. It was lots of fun. And look at, we're twins.
Twinsies.
We're holding our hands.
We're like, dear God, get me through this.
Only one more minute. All right. Anyway. Okay. We yeah, we'll see you next month, right? Are we doing next month?
Yep. If you're available, I'll be available.
All right, we'll plan it out so we'll do it not on Thanksgiving Day, but we will do it in November. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Tiny hands. I got mine somewhere. Where are they? Where's my little hand? Here it is. Okay. All right.
And I must tell you, I had bought a special little skeleton hand to have with me today, and forgot that too.
I might have one. Actually, too. I know this is, well, I'll bring these on Thursday when it's Halloween. I feel like they're like, they would work well for salad.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, thanks, guys. All right. We'll see you on Thursday. We're going to make this really, really pretty. The die that Margaret is using right now, the journal, we're going to be using this technique on it. Okay. So we'll see you then. All right. Thanks again, Margaret, and see you next month. Okay. Bye, everybody.